Um, I've been sitting here all night thinking about this, and I had to make this decision because it was it's not a painful decision. I've been thinking about this for the last 5 years, and I think it's time. So, the decision that I'm making is summer 2017. I'm moving out of my mother's house. I can't be there no more. Because after tonight, after what I found out tonight, I found out the truth more about my mother than I ever did. I found out that my mother lied to my sister about cooking Thanksgiving. She told my sister she wasn't cooking, then I found out she did and didn't want to send her own son a plate. Saying that she cares about her son, but my mother said no, doesn't care about me at all. So, summer 2017, I'm moving out of my mother's house. It's time. I can't do this no more. Can't do it anymore. I can't. I've given too much to my mother, and my mother hasn't appreciated it at all. I'm not going to say where I'm moving to. I'm just making that decision that summer 2017, the end of August, I'm leaving the nest. And at the end of August, I'm cutting all ties with my mother. Means I will never talk to her again. I'll never want to look at her again. That's what it is. That's the decision I'm making. I'm sorry if anybody gets offended, but this is a decision I have to make. It's wrong for me to be there. I'm the one out of everybody in the family that gave a damn about his mother, but his mother don't appreciate it at all. Like, to my mother, $400 don't mean nothing. To me, it means something. It means that your son gave a damn about caring for you. It means that your son made sure that you had help. That when you needed help, your son was there for you. But instead, you treat your son like a piece of crap. You question my relationship with my woman. Then you all say she's holding me against her will. She never held me against her will. Okay? Never that. She never held me against her will. And then it's like I said to my mother many times. I'm not in the relationship for money or anything. It's not about money or anything in that relationship. It's a relationship. But to my mother feels something else. So basically, since my mother can't respect my relationship, I can't live at home anymore. If my mother's not going to respect who I love, then I have to cut all ties with my mother. That's what it is. I'm making this decision. This is a decision that's best for me and my relationship with my woman. This is what I'm doing. So summer 2017, I'm leaving the nest. I'm leaving my mother. If anybody got a problem with it, I don't care. I don't give a fuck how you feel. This is how I feel. This is my feelings, not yours. This is how I feel. This is how I've been feeling. I'm tired of every time I get in a relationship, my mother feels she knows what's best. My mother don't know a goddamn thing about me. And by the way, everything my mother told my woman was a lie. I do know how to cook, I just don't do it. I do know how to clean, I just don't do it around the house. Because I have no closet in my basement. Okay? I have taken out the garbage. Shit, I do it on my own job. Shit. Come on, like, but to my mother, I'm not good enough. To my mother, I'm not good enough for a woman to love me. That's how my mother feels. To my mother, I'm a piece of shit. That's what it is. Yes, I'm depressed right now because my own mother didn't care about her son. You say you do. You say I make bad decisions. I didn't make bad decisions. It's called my mother interfered in my relationships and in my life. If anybody want to know the truth, go ask my brother Richard. He'll tell you the truth. But the truth is, my mother didn't want me to go to college at 18. I had a scholarship from Michigan. Matter of fact, I had 10 scholarships on the table, but my mother hid the mail. When I went to Job Corps to try to better myself, my mother called them, told them to send me home. My mother didn't want me to have a life. So at the end of the day, I'm upset. But this is the decision I'm making. I'm leaving my mother's house summer 2017. It's best for me. Alright? So it's my decision. That's how I feel.